Ranking the best corners in Madden 25. And boys, we're back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the corner position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, right before we do want to head and get into the new cards right here, we got to take a look at the old tier list. Now, corner for me, this is what's changing. So Joey Porter Jr. is going to be someone that is still going to be in the S tier for me. And then I'm going to drop everyone else down a singular tier. Now, what I do want to say about that is, though, there are a lot of cards in the current A tier that there's a lot of like ifs. And what do I mean when I say there's a lot of ifs right here? Well, if you have a strategy card on Cooper DeJean that boosts in the 90 zone, I think he is deserving of this S tier. Also, I think the Nate Wiggins Redux that gets the GG chem right now with the Gridiron Guardian theme team, I would also say he is an S tier player as well. You can make the same argument for Terrion Arnold, but I like this A tier right here, but I do think Joey Porter Jr. is kind of clear of everyone. I think one of the most valuable things on Joey Porter Jr. is that 6'2" height. Now, the first card we're going to take a look at right here is a team captain update where Troy Vincent, he was in the F tier for us. Let's take a look at him now. Up to an 88 overall, team captain Troy Vincent. Up to an 88 overall, he is 6'1", 87 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 agility, 87 change direction. Has a good balance of man and zone. Zone, I'm looking to hit 90. Hitting that 85 level is not bad. Does get all 32 team chem, so potentially on a theme team could be 88 speed, 90 acceleration as well. And this card does have the play ball and air aggressive, and for abilities, they do not get like the pick artist or anything right now. And for me, Troy Vincent, what changes for him is I think he's on this like B tier level now. I think cards like Joshua Williams are just a little bit better than him, and I could maybe see the argument for A tier on a theme team for sure. Now, after that, every card we cover is a brand new card. We get Chris Lammons right here, 5'10", 83 speed, 84 acceleration, lower agility and change direction, and doesn't really have great coverage stats. This is going to be a card we don't really spend a lot of time on. He is going to be someone in the F tier. After Chris Lammons, we have another card that did get upgraded as well. It's Amani Oruwariye. My bad on this for not covering him right by Troy Vincent. Kind of got reminded that he did get a lot better, man. So 87 speed, 90 level of zone coverage. Now, what kind of sucks about this card is if you got Kyle Pitts, you didn't get this card. If you got the top 100 award, you also didn't get this card. But hitting that 90 level of zone, being 6'2", I think in a zone-based defense, this card is potentially A tier. I think this card takes the jump to A tier because of hitting that 90 zone and being 6'2". And after that, we get Garrett Williams right here, who is 5'10", 84 speed, 83 acceleration, 85 agility, 85 change of direction, does have 85 man coverage. But if you're a man corner, right, you're going to want good physical stats. And I feel like a lot of this at this point in the game just really isn't good anymore. The 77 zone coverage, I prefer him if he was a zone based player, and he does have play ball and air balance. Now, Garrett Williams for me is going to be someone that is going to go ahead and be in the F tier. Maybe could see him on the D tier level, but he's going to be F for us. And now right after that, we do get Paulson Adebo. That is 6'1", 192, 82 speed, 82 acceleration, 85 agility, 79 change of direction. Can potentially hit the 85 level of zone with a strategy item, but again, the physical stats are a little bit lacking. 6'1". Maybe on a double theme team with the strategy item, he's not that bad, but this is going to be a card that is going to be F for me. Now right after that, we get probably the most interesting card on the list today. It is going to be Caleb Farley. This card is 6'2", 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 agility, 86 change of direction. He does have 80 man coverage, but no zone coverage and not really great press. I feel like this card is just weird because I feel like this card where you have him ranked, I could see a couple different spots, but he's literally all physical stats and not really any coverage, right? It's either C or B for me. I don't mind him by Rasul Douglas because I feel like they're kind of opposites in the sense that like Rasul Douglas is someone that with like strategy items, you could get him up to like 90 man, 90 zone, right? He's all physical stats and height, while Rasul Douglas is all like intelligence stats at this point. So I kind of like them being right by each other. And now after that, we go on a run of team builders. The first one we got is Max Melton right here. That is 5'11", 87 speed, 88 acceleration, does have that 85 level of zone, 83 man, 88 press. Max Melton for me, again, between two spots for him, I was thinking B or C tier for him. And for Max Melton, I am going to place him in the C tier. The reason for that is he does hit that 85 level of zone with 87 speed, but we have Trevon Diggs and Richard Sherman right here who are 6'3", 6'2", that hit that 85 level of zone too. And I can even see the argument that you like these two guys in a zone more than him. And then right after that, we do get Eric Stokes, and Eric Stokes is 6 foot, 88 speed, 88 acceleration, agility and change direction a little bit lower, has great coverage stats across the board. Like I feel like this is way better than an 86 overall, and he also does have the play ball and air aggressive. In my opinion, Eric Stokes is either B or A. I feel like the one weakness of the card is not getting like that pick artist ability or having that. I think he's great in the slot though. It's just, would I rather run Nate Wiggins or Eric Stokes? I'd rather go Wiggins. Would I rather run the Amani with 90 zone or Eric Stokes? I'd rather go Amani. Eric Stokes is kind of in like a B plus type of range for me. I'd rather run everyone in A, but he is the best one in B. And then right after that, we get a Kendrick right here, who is 6 foot, 86 speed, 86 acceleration, 85 man, 88 zone, 85 press. So really balanced coverage just across the board. And this time does have that play ball in air, aggressive. And for Kendrick, for me, this is what I think about all the team builders, by the way. I think this is the best way to put it. I think if you have them on the GG theme team, I think they're all a tier higher, right? So if you have Eric Stokes on theme team, A. If you have Max Bell and Kendrick theme team, B tier. And then right after that, we get Dolphins great Kader Kohou, who is 5'10", 87 speed, 87 acceleration, does have a little bit lower agility, doesn't have the best zone coverage, but 87 man, 85 press. And this is a card that I kind of think very similar things of him and Max Melton. I wish Kader Kohou would have had a little bit better zone coverage. If he has better zone, I'd put him B tier, but honestly, I would rather run Caleb Farley than this card non-theme team. So yeah, I'm cool with him being in the C tier. And right after that, we get Brandon Stevens right here, who is 6'1", 85 speed, 82 acceleration, agility and change of direction are lower. And again, the man coverage is high, but when your physical stats are looking like this, I feel like it's kind of tough to run man coverage. Could hit the 85 level of zone, and Brandon Stevens does have that play ball in air aggressive. I think he's probably the worst team builder. I'm going to go ahead and place him in the D tier. And then after that, we get into the 89 overalls, the high overalls. The first one we got is Mike Hilton, and Mike Hilton is 5'9", 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 85 agility, 86 change direction. He can potentially get up to 90 zone with the strategy item, 90 press as well, but the biggest downside of the card, there's two things, okay? First off, does not get like the pick artist or anything, so that is a downside of the card. But also, I feel like the biggest thing is being 5'9". I am not going to sit here and say speed doesn't matter. It's still going to be an A tier card for me. I just feel like with his like core ratings, you probably would have thought he was potentially like S tier. I think the height is the number one thing, which is, again, Joey Porter Jr. I feel like he's so much better than everyone because of the plays he can make, and also he does hit great coverage as well. I feel like being tall and also hitting 90 zone is the ideal corner in this game. And now after that, we get Aeneas Williams right here, 5'11", 88 speed, 88 acceleration, 87 agility, 86 change of direction, does have 88 man coverage, 85 zone, 86 press, and does get the GG chem, of course. So I think he could be argued a tier higher on a theme team. Play ball and air aggressive, and also right here for abilities, he is someone that can get the pick artist. So I think Aeneas Williams is someone that is also in this A tier. And after that, we get Jair Alexander. So Jair Alexander, core rating wise, right? 89 speed, 90 excel, 87 agility, 86 change direction, 90 man, 87 zone, 90 press. Like these core ratings right here, I think he's S tier from a core rating standpoint. The biggest downside of the card, I think though, like I said with Mike Hilton, man, 5'10". I use this card a lot, and I think he was probably my worst corner. And I think the biggest thing, again, was the 5'10". And I played him on the outside. Maybe I should have played him on the slot. Maybe he's just a lot better in the slot. It was rough out there for him. And he does have play ball and air aggressive. Now, I'm not going to sit here and objectively say this is a bad card. He doesn't get the pick artist either. I just don't think Jair Alexander is an S tier corner. I think he's, again, in this A tier. Kind of right by Mike Hilton for me. I actually think very similar things of the two cards. I think the biggest downside of them, again, is their height. Now, the last card we got right here is Sneed. And Sneed, 6'1", 90 speed, 88 acceleration, 86 agility, 85 change of direction, and 87 man. Hits the 90 level of zone coverage, 89 press, and also combo that with the fact that he has play ball and air aggressive. The one downside of the card is doesn't get the pick artist ability, right? I think Sneed, even though he doesn't get the pick artist, I feel like he is just simply too good. I would still say he's the best corner in the game. I could see Joey Porter Jr. being argued because of the pick artist, but yeah, I think it's Sneed and Joey Porter Jr. and then everyone in A tier. Like I think these two are kind of clear of everyone in this tier. This was my thought on the corner position, man. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments, because you probably disagree with something that I have ranked here today, because corner is a very weird position this year. Kind of weird how some of these cards play. Like I just had such a bad experience with Jair Alexander. Kind of like opened my eyes to some of the things that I think really matter for corner this year. And again, I think it's height. I think it's 90 zone. I think those are like my two number one things that I want. I think here we're getting most feared soon. Give me a Tariq Woolen with 90 zone, and I think he is the new S tier corner. So yeah, boys. boys. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Also, let me know what you guys think about the team builder card. I think a lot of these cards you might think should be higher because you have them on a theme team. And like I said, I think team builder guys on a theme team. Same thing with the Gridiron Guardian guys. I feel like Jair, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him, on the GG theme team, it's hard not to put him S tier, you know? So yeah, boys, just let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with everything that's the best here in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, I've been streaming here on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on the YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.